my name is Desiree. I'm the host of Grants for Grace. In today's episode, I'm going to be discussing fall prevention. In this holiday season, without thinking about it, it's so easy to place things here or there throughout the home that could end up being a potential for fall risk, or just your normal everyday items throughout the home that you may not think about that could potentially lead to a fall. So let's discuss these items and hopefully make your home a safer place. Did you know that according to the CDC, the United States Center of Disease Control, that falls are the leading cause of injury for those aged 65 and older? Let's try to do something about that. So the first tip is to watch out for the rugs.
Rugs can add beauty and personalization to your space, but they also can be a contributing factor to falls. They're easy to trip over on the edges. Your foot cannot clear them when you're stepping over. Equipment like rollers and walkers can get caught on them, or they can just slide around. It's a possible challenge for those with great balance. So imagine if you have a little unsteadiness. If possible, roll the rugs up and remove them. But if you must have them, try to use a non slip barrier between the rug and the surface of the floor, or use gripper tape.
For the next tip,
Mobility devices. They may seem cumbersome and many don't want to use them within their home, but if they can help you with your balance, err on the side of caution, whether it's your walker or maybe even a cane or even a wheelchair. If you have the slightest bit of unsteadiness and these devices can help maintain your balance, then it's best to use them.
all right, so far so good. Let's move on to another tip.
Make sure you have adequate lighting throughout the day, but especially at night. I've had to work with so many individuals who are injured from falls when getting up in the middle of the night to use the restroom or to get a drink of water, whatever it may be. You want to make sure your path is lit and illuminated and that there's nothing hindering your path. So, adequate lighting is crucial.
Okay, so we made it through quite a few tips. These last tips are just as important. Let's go over those.
First on the list is cords. You want to make sure they're tucked nicely away or secured to the floor to prevent any tripping over them or falls. Next, we have stairs. You want to make sure that you have grip socks on or shoes with good grips to prevent slippage or sliding on stairs. Next, you want to be able to differentiate between the different surfaces outside. Pay attention to the coloring of the paints that give you a contrast in the different surfaces. Next, you want to watch out for your pets. As cute as they may be, they also trip hazards, being able to get tangled in your feet or run around you and cause you to be off balanced. You want to make sure to have your vision checked regularly to prevent any mishaps and not being able to identify something or to misgauge something that could end in a fall. And lastly, you want to make sure to watch for any spills or any kind of liquid or substance on the floor that could cause you to slip or fall.
Okay, now let's do a quick recap.
First, we want to make sure that our floors are clear from clutter, that rugs and carpets are removed if needed, are secured to the floor to prevent falls. We want to make sure we use our mobility devices, whether it's walkers or canes, wheelchairs, whatever helps you keep your balance. Make sure you have adequate lighting, especially at night, to assure you have a clear path to where you're going. Clean up spills from the floor and secure tuck away cords so you don't trip over them. Make sure your pets are just mindful that you know where their positions are so you don't trip over them or they don't get tangled around your feet. Make sure your vision is up to date and that you're able to see and maneuver as you need to. And then make sure you're aware of the uneven surfaces around in your house and outside your house, that you can differentiate between the different levels so that way you can prevent falls.
Thank you for joining Grants and Grace. I hope you found these tips useful, and I hope you have a wonderful and safe holiday season. See you next time.